Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to change your color scheme in your blended literacy slides. So let's say that someone gave you a template that you're building off of, but you're trying to make your own. If that's the case, then this video is for you. So if I come here to the first slide and I'm thinking, you know what, these aren't quite the colors I want to use, I want to show you how you can change that. So any of these buttons right here, we could change the colors too. So if I come to Monday and click on Monday, I have a menu that shows up. It kind of comes under tools and add-ons on my screen. So I have my fill color, my border weight, and then my border dash. So in this case, I just want to change the fill color. I can go ahead and click on the fill button. And then I may just want to lighten up these colors. So I'm just going to come up on it and make a little bit lighter green. And then if I come to Tuesday, I can do the same thing. I can click on it. It puts a blue box around it. Come to my fill color, click on it. I'm going to come to where the check mark is, and I'm just going to go up 2 shades and lighten it up a bit. I can come to Wednesday, do the same thing. Click on it for the blue box. Come to my fill color, and then I'm going to go a couple shades lighter. On Thursday, click on it, go to my fill color, and let's jump up a couple shades. Same thing on Friday, click on it, go to fill color, go up a couple shades. So now I've kind of changed my color scheme on it. The next thing that may happen is you might decide, you know what, I don't need Monday anymore because I don't do Monday centers, so that's not something I need on here. So I can come to Monday and I can hit delete or backspace, depending on what device you're on. And now I've got to fill this space. So I would recommend, if you want to make these boxes bigger, I would do them together and not separately. If you do them separately, you don't necessarily get the exact same size. So I might just come up here to Tuesday, and I'm going to click on it. So it puts a blue box around it. And then I'm going to hold down my shift button and click on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So now I've grouped them together. And then I can actually take any corner. I'm going to take this top right corner and click and drag it so it goes a bit bigger. Now that I like that size, I can decide I've got to kind of distribute and align these. So right now they're aligned and they're all even, but I actually want Tuesday to come up a bit. So I'm going to drag Tuesday up a bit and to about right there. Now you'll notice things aren't as perfect anymore. There's different space. So you can try to space these with your eyeball, but that gets a little bit hard to do, and Google has made a solution for you. So I always recommend taking your top box and your bottom box and make sure you like the location of it. Once you do that, we can just select them all again. So I can do shift and click Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then I can do my right click. And the first thing I'm going to do is distribute. So distribute is going to evenly space out these boxes so that I'm not trying to guess. So in this case, I want to distribute vertically. And if you can see, I just did that there. And now my next one I want to do is I'm going to right click on this one. Oh, I lost it there. Shift. So right click, and then I'm going to align. So in this case, it's saying, do you want to align these horizontally to the left, center, or right? In all reality, it really doesn't matter which one I choose because they're all the same size box. So in this case, I can just put left or center. And now if you notice, Tuesday kind of moved over and now it was aligned. If you decide at some point you need to move this whole group again, so they're all aligned, and they're all distribute evenly, but I want to move this whole group over a little bit. I can just hold shift and click all these items again. And then I can use my arrow, I can use my arrow button and click over. Now a trick that's been helpful is sometimes when you do the arrow button, it moves over a pretty big space. If you hold shift and the over arrow, you can do smaller increments. And this can be helpful to get things exact how you want them. So that's super helpful for me. I hope those tricks can help you. Another thing that you might run into is when you come and change your colors here. So we didn't do Monday, we deleted Monday. So I can actually just delete all these Monday slides because they're not needed anymore. And so now I start on Tuesday. But when you get to here, you are going to have to do that same thing. So to change your color, you're going to have to come here to Tuesday, click on it, and then kind of do a couple lighter shades on that. You may also find out that these colors around your centers may not be the colors you want, so you can go ahead and adjust there, just like we did on the first slide. Another quick trick, though, I want to show you is if I go to slide 3, I've got this center one. Center one's going to happen on Tuesday through Friday, so I've got 4 days just like this. One helpful trick I found, if I come here and I decide I want to change the font on this one, so let's just say I decide to change it to this font, and I want to change that border color to match what I used earlier, and I've made that adjustment. You could go to all 4 of those slides and do those 2 steps. If you want to save a little bit of time, you can actually just click on this one and do a Control-C. So I clicked on center one, it put the blue box around it, I click Control-C, and then I can actually come down to, we're on Wednesday, and I could delete this center one here, and I could click Control-V and paste that here. So then that way I don't have to refine the font and redo any coloring I just did. And then I'd do that same thing here. I'd come to Thursday. I'd click on center one and hit backspace, and then I'd do Control-V and paste it in there. I'd jump down here to Friday, delete center one. Let's try that again. Backspace, center one, Control-V, and put it there. That's super helpful if you're making big changes to color and font. Anytime you can make the master and then copy and paste it on other slides, it's going to be super helpful. One thing to note is if you're deleting something and you're bringing something in and it does not have the right link, the link won't transfer. The link will only transfer if you've put something on center one, like let's say center one was iReady and you called it iReady and this always linked to iReady, then when you paste that on, the iReady would be there. But if center one right here doesn't have a link and I delete an old link, you're going to have to relink it here. So just kind of think through what your process is and your goals are, and then hopefully these tips will help. Feel free to reach out to your digital coach and we can help you with this if you have any further questions. Thank you.